be known.
Right there.
Okay? If the rules are known before you sign the lease, then it's valid.
$25 for
Okay?
a dog.
But if there's no rules, you cannot invent rules.
Yeah, because it used to be like not allowed in till nobody in after 9, and if I had a friend like say stayed in like say till 9:30 the last truck time, it'd be $75 automatic.
This is what they state.
Yeah.
The building we live. For an overnight person, $75. You can get a motel for $49.95.
Yeah.
Yeah. The place I'm living
Yeah.
right now has no.
And a dog for $25.
Okay.
Right off the board.
The thing is, if you enter into a contract and there's rules and you agree to these rules, you know, it's hard after the fact to say, well, I didn't know. Okay? But I will tell you that a landlord cannot contract something that's illegal. Okay? So if you think that this is illegal, you come to see us. Because they cannot go above the law. Okay? Like, they cannot put in a good example, I'll return to your keys. In the contract, I'll charge you $50 for those keys. Well, that's against the law.
Even if you give them back.
Even if he's got in his rules, this is how it's going to go. He's not allowed to do that. The law specifically says security deposit.
When did that come in effect, though?
Eh?
How long has that been in effect?
It's been in effect since 1975. Okay?
Well, I guess she owes us quite a bit of money.
But not for, Renee, not for rooming houses.
Eh?
But not for rooming
But
houses.
not for rooming houses.
Houses till April 1st. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
So,
That's what I was going to say.
Thank you.
anything you did before April 1st, you really can't get them on it.
No. Okay?
That's with my question. So if you've already been in this rooming house for 6 months or whatever, there is no contract, right?
No.
You guys didn't sign any contract, did you? No. So
But we're going to go with...
does it apply now?
The first thing a rentalsman would do if there's a dispute is establish what type of contract you've got. Obviously, if you are living somewhere, you've got a tenant, you've got a landlord, you've got a place where you're living, and you're paying money, there's a contract. So we're going to look at how much you're paying and when you're paying, and that's going to establish the type of contract you've got. Okay, and once this is established, you've got the rights and obligations that are pertinent to that contract. So if you're paying week to week, every Monday you're paying money to the landlord, and we can establish that, then we know you've got a week to week contract, and you're gonna be covered with that in mind.
Oh, I keep on my receipts now.
Okay.
Are these forms going out to landlord?
Yes. Yes. This is on the website, and they have access, and we sent notice to many landlords of rooming houses, since they were not under the act, are not known to us. Okay, so you might come in with a lease, and it's going to be the first time they're going to see that. Okay, but this is the lease of New Brunswick.
So can they do that? Can they take this lease back to their landlord and say,
Of course.
I want this done?
Can I suggest, I think that's putting an awful onus on the person in the least powerful position. And I think it's incumbent upon the province to do, not that we can, these landlords are not going to self-identify. So I think it's really incumbent upon, I mean, Lord knows, we all know some of the ones here in town who aren't going to come forward. And I think that they can, just here in this room tonight, we could probably give you 10 landlords who are not going to self-identify, and they should be contacted by you guys. You guys should take the initiative and send them a letter and say you have to start abiding by these rules. Because I think that's a hell of a thing on us to put responsibility on people who are vulnerable, who are maybe having a disability, and are feeling frustrated and weak and powerless as it is, and feeling endangered that if they raise this, they're going to get in trouble. And maybe make trouble for everybody else, and it's like these,
Or look at it as
or
problematic.
troublemakers.
Yeah.
Do I have a right as a tenant? I work through a civil tenant, I pay my rent to. Do I have a right to approach the landlord and ask for what my room's worth? Because there's a
No.
bunch of people getting,
No, that's the market. The landlord can ask
okay, this is
whatever he
commercial
wants
market.
for.
That's
for-
commercial market you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, but it just seems funny, and I think most people know 75 Carlton is kind of up in the air, blah, 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 you know what I mean? You know, but I know, but the point in behind it all is that I approached her and asked her, I said, listen, can I see a price list of 29 rooms that are in that place? Like, what am I paying? What am I supposed to be paying? You know, there's all of a sudden, like, I talked to you 3 weeks ago and said, oh, I got a bump increase of $50, and not without notice. I didn't care about the $50. The point being is that I was starting to concerned about the other people that are under fixed income, wondering, said, what the hell's really going on here? You know,
Well,
sort of thing.
we